These super couples are super great together. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best superhero movie couples. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going over the couples from superhero movies with the best chemistry, dynamics, and/or relationships. Because we'll be dealing with how some of these couples' relationships begin or end, there will be spoilers ahead.
Sorry to hear that Jane dumped you.
She didn't dump me, you know. I dumped her. It's a mutual dumping.
Number 10. Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America, and Peggy Carter, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Keep it steady!
Wait! A skinny kid from Brooklyn turned super soldier and a spy ahead of her time. These two would have been amazing together. For a while, they are, with their attraction sparking back and forth, amidst with the occasional misunderstanding.
You are beautiful, but
You have no idea how to talk to a woman, do you?
Unfortunately, before their romance can get off the ground, Steve seemingly sacrifices himself to save New York, crashing a plane with Peggy listening over the radio. Although Steve survives, by the time he returns, Peggy's already old and stricken with Alzheimer's disease, leaving her forgetful and unable to maintain a conversation.
You're alive. You came back.
Number 9. King T'Challa and Nakia, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It was my duty to fight for what I love.
The new king of Wakanda, T'Challa reconnects in his first solo film with Nakia, his ex-girlfriend, who's also a spy. Despite initially having different ideas on how to best serve their country, with T'Challa being more moderate and Nakia being more progressive, the two of them still get along well.
If you are not so stubborn, you would make a great queen.
I would make a great queen because I am so stubborn.
Each goes out of their way to save the other's lives several times throughout the story, and by its end, they're definitely on the same page, both romantically and in terms of how Wakanda should move forward.
Please stay.
Number 8. Diana Prince, also known as Wonder Woman, and Captain Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman.
you did this.
We did.
Another war-torn couple, Diana is an Amazonian warrior and goddess who meets Steve Trevor, a pilot and spy during the First World War. Diana's passion for helping people, along with Trevor's desire to end the war, allows them to bond over a common goal, though each also teaches the other about their own culture along the way.
Have you never met a man before? But what about your father?
I had no father. My mother sculpted me from clay, and I was brought to life by Zeus.
Though elements of their relationship echo that of Captain America and Peggy Carter, the fact that they're in the field together and therefore get more time to interact means they're the superior couple in our books. Number 7. Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord, and Gamora, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But it's not something I would ever say about myself.
Talk about opposites attract. Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord, is the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and is usually incapable of taking anything seriously, while Gamora, his fellow Guardian, is a former assassin and rarely loosens up.
And I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery!
However, they both balance each other out, with Gamora helping Peter step up when things really matter, and Peter showing Gamora that it's okay to have a little fun. Their relationship reaches a new level of heartbreaking trust in Infinity War, though, as they're both put through the ringer.
What are you talking about?
Number 6. Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman, and Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman. Batman Returns.
Handsome, dazed, and to die for.
The only hero and villainess entry on our list, these two play a complex game of cat and, well, bat. Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle share a mutual attraction and excellent chemistry. However, their alter egos are in conflict with each other, with Batman even inadvertently taking one of her 9 lives.
You're the second man who killed me this week, but I've got 7 lives left.
Their double lives may help them bond, but they ultimately can't overcome Selina's need for revenge, which seemingly ends tragically, though the film's final moments do give some hope for the future of this couple. Number 5. Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, and Vanessa Carlysle, the Deadpool franchise.
Wait, what's a nice place like you doing and a girl like this?
This romance may be unconventional, but these two are sweet together, in a really, really dirty way. Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, is a self-aware superhero/assassin, and his fiancée is Vanessa Carlysle, an escort. They fall madly and weirdly in love, and while cancer and death, that's thankfully undone by time travel, keep them apart to some degree, their mutually raunchy sense of humor and shared love of skee-ball shows two people who are absolutely perfect for each other.
Pair to lose tragically.
Bring it, big man.
With the pair hoping to start a family together, we hope they can come up with a pool of baby names that doesn't include Francis.
Kids give us a chance to be better than we used to be.
Number 4, Bob Parr, also known as Mr. Incredible, and Helen Parr, also known as Elastigirl, the Incredibles franchise.
How could I betray the perfect woman?
Oh, you're referring to me now?
The only married couple on our list, Mr. and Mrs. Parr, are former/current superheroes who've started a family of super children together.
Reliving the glory days is better than acting like they didn't happen.
Yes, they happened. But this, our family, is what's happening now, Bob.
While they struggle to keep their abilities, as well as their kids, a secret from a society that has become hostile to them, the Parrs make an excellent pair, although Bob's secrets are definitely a point of contention between them in the first film, while Helen's new career keeps her away from her family in the second. When they're together, though, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible are pretty, well, you get it.
To help my family, I gotta leave it. To fix the law, I gotta break it.
You've got to, so our kids can have that choice.
Number 3, Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, and Mary Jane Watson, the Spider-Man trilogy.
You are amazing.
While Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy are great together in The Amazing Spider-Man, we prefer to see Peter with Mary Jane. The original Spider-Man trilogy depicts their relationship over a long period, from their time as neighbors, to their awkward dance around each other while they navigate Peter's double life as Spider-Man, to a fully established relationship with all its accompanying issues.
I know there will be risks, but I want to face them with you.
Through it all, despite some misunderstandings, supervillains, and even breakups along the way, it's clear they love each other and are meant to last.
Go get him, Tiger.
Number 2, Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, and Virginia Pepper Potts, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Thank you, Mr. Stark.
You're welcome, Miss Potts.
The longest-standing couple of the MCU, Tony Stark and Pepper Potts are like a real-world power couple in many ways. Both are in the public eye, and so don't get much time together, and they've also broken up a few times due to their differences. However, while Tony's big personality and recklessness have proven obstacles in their path towards a better relationship, like many good couples, they manage to work through their issues. Heck, they've even saved each other several times too, and with a wedding on the way and children being discussed, the future looks bright for these two.
Square deal, flash safe.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I said, hey, you on the other side. Let her go.
And what do you want?
For people to see you as I do.
When did this happen?
Nothing's happening.
Whoa, hold on. Something's kind of happening.
Well, if that's the case, shoot me again.
Number 1, Clark Kent, also known as Superman, and Lois Lane, the Superman franchise.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Could we have chosen anyone else? Clark Kent and Lois Lane are the definitive superhero movie couple. While they never quite managed to get their relationship off the ground, so to speak, unlike some of our other entries, so many of their interactions have helped shape the way other superhero movie relationships have been portrayed. From their weird pseudo-love triangle between Lois, Superman, and Clark Kent, to that iconic rooftop interview, to that flying scene, these two are a superhero couple that will go down in cinematic history.
Good night.
Oh, good night!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.